Welcome to Shaman Man, a channel for spiritual growth and personal development. We hope you find this video helpful, and if you do, please like, subscribe, and leave us a comment letting us know what you think. We're glad you're here. Be well.
Hey everyone, welcome to Shaman Man. I'm glad you're here. Have you ever been plagued by woulda, shoulda, coulda? Man, gosh, if I had just turned left instead of turning right, my whole world would be different, right? Think about the space that puts you in. I'm bringing this up because it's a huge component to unhappiness and feeling unhappy, because you're always thinking about what happened back then, and there's nothing you can do about it if you think about it, right? I mean, it's past, so you're staying in the past. And then you're unhappy for whatever the reason was in the past, and then you bring that forward. So think about it, we're following behind the sun, right, in this spiral. So here's the sun, and we're traveling through space, right? We travel millions and millions of miles a day. And yet, 10 years ago, whatever happened, and you feel so strongly that if I had just taken a different course, right, everything would be different. And yet you drag that with you, millions and millions of miles every day with you. That's crazy. That was millions of miles in the past. So why do we do it? Well, a lot of times it's about being triggered, right? Like something happens today and you're like, oh, this was just like then. But is it? It feels like it, understood. But it really isn't, because it was millions of miles ago. Millions. And you're not the same traveler. You were very different then. The world was different then. And you made decisions based on what you knew and the way the world was. That's right. That's Pancake. They're right, Pancake. And then, yeah. And then what happens? You bring it forward as if it's the same issue, when it's not. It was millions of miles ago in another place. Do you realize physically on this planet, meaning traveling, you were in a whole nother place, both figuratively and physically? And yet today, here you are, and you want to bring up something that was millions of miles ago. Why? Because it might feel the same way, or might appear to look the same way. So I want to ask you and recommend to you to try something different. Now, this sounds silly, but the easiest way to move forward is stop thinking about it. Think about that. If you let it go, I don't mean that you may be able to dispel this thing because it was just, a big mistake, whatever. I get it. But what if you just stop thinking about it? Could that help you break the chain so you're not like in this negative karma vortex and bringing up all of these asteroids that seem to look, feel, smell similar to whatever happened millions of miles ago? Millions of miles ago. It's disempowering. And you don't have to do that. So today, if you find yourself in a space like that, I want you to try to stop. Be conscious enough to say, hey, I'm in that space, and I need to redirect my attention elsewhere. Because what happens is when you do that, you release all of the power it has over you, because that's really what it is. It's over you. It's weighing you down, and it's unnecessary, particularly for what you have to do and do now. Be well.